Using an equalizer to equalize audio is one of the most important things you can do to achieve great sounding audio. TDR VOS SlickEQ Gentleman's Edition Equalizer by Tokyo Dawn Records is fast becoming my favorite equalizer. TDR VOS SlickEQ Gentleman's Edition Equalizer is available to purchase at www.tokyodawn.net for a very reasonable one-time cost at the time of this video for €30, which is the equivalent of $34.25 US dollars. The TDR VOS SlickEQ Gentleman's Edition is a mixing and mastering equalizer having 3 1/2 filter bands consisting of low, medium, and high filter bands. This video is not intended to be a tutorial of how to use TDR VOS SlickEQ Gentleman's Edition Equalizer, but rather just a recommendation that you try this equalizer, hopefully encouraging you to use and try TDR VOS SlickEQ Gentleman's Edition Equalizer. You'll find, as I have, not only how great this equalizer will make your audio sound, but how easy this equalizer is to learn and use. In the description area of this video, I will provide URLs where to purchase this equalizer, as well as URLs to YouTube videos that go into more depth on how to best use TDR VOS SlickEQ Gentleman's Edition Equalizer. To provide you an idea of the audio quality you can achieve using TDR VOS SlickEQ Gentleman's Edition Equalizer, I recorded a short paragraph on Tokyo Dawn Records website where no equalization was applied. Here in Audacity, as a sample audio to use to demonstrate this equalizer, is the audio recorded when reading this paragraph on the tokyodawn.net website. I recorded the entire audio for this video using the Heil PR20 microphone. At the time of this video, the Heil PR20 microphone was available for about $99 on Amazon. Links are available in the description area of this video where to purchase or get more information on the Heil PR20 microphone, which includes my Amazon affiliate link. Prior to equalizing audio, I recommend to normalize the audio to -6 dB to allow headroom for any changes made to the audio by the equalizer. I am using Audacity version 3.1.3 as a digital audio workstation, or DAW, or DAW, to demonstrate this equalizer. The steps I use when using this equalizer may be different than the steps shown in this video, depending on which DAW you use to edit your audio. This equalizer is available as a 32-bit or 64-bit VST plugin for the Windows operating system and available as a 64-bit VST plugin for the Apple operating system. First, I will normalize the audio to -6 dB. To normalize the audio in Audacity, first you select the portion of the audio you wish to normalize. We want to normalize the entire audio file, so I will click on Select, then click on All to select all of the audio. Next, click on Effect, then click on Built-in, and then click on Normalize, and set Normalize Peak Amplitude to -6 dB, and click on OK. Next, open up TDR VOS SlickEQ Gentleman's Edition Equalizer by clicking on Effect, VST, and click on TDR VOS SlickEQ GE. To make sure you begin using the default settings, click right here on Manage Presets and Options. Next, click Factory Presets. Then click on Defaults. Click on Display to be able to see the display. To see the frequencies, click right here on Off, and then select In. To read about each of the functions on this equalizer, click on this question mark to change the question mark from the color white to an orange color. Then simply hold your cursor over the equalizer function you want to learn about. To turn this help function off, just click on the question mark. To turn the question mark back to a color of white. You have many presets to choose from. A preset can provide a great starting place. To access a preset, simply click here in the Preset Management window to show presets to choose from, or select a preset using these up and down arrows. I'm going to play through this audio and listen for a preset that makes the audio sound the best. It is best to EQ your audio while wearing headphones. If you have headphones, you can hear the changes in the audio as I use this equalizer. I've set this short audio recording to loop over and over again to be able to demonstrate this equalizer. I want to show you a basic way you might want to get started using TDR VOS SlickEQ Gentleman's Edition Equalizer when editing the spoken word for a podcast or voiceover. Keep in mind, this is just a quick way to get started and not a tutorial how best to use this equalizer. You will want to learn as you go. Okay, now I will click on the play button and let you listen to a short section of audio for each of the presets. TDR VOS SlickEQ Gentleman's Edition takes SlickEQ's concept to new heights and adds an exotic tilt filter, flanked by flexible low-pass and high-pass filters. 5 distinct EQ models provide a rich set of predefined EQ curves and behaviors for the 3 main semi-parametric filter bands. TDR VOS SlickEQ Gentleman's Edition takes SlickEQ's concept to new heights and adds an exotic tilt filter flanked by flexible low-pass and high-pass filters. 5 distinct EQ models provide a rich set of predefined EQ curves and behaviors for the 3 main semi-parametric filter bands. TDR VOS SlickEQ Gentleman's Edition takes SlickEQ's concept to new heights and adds an exotic tilt filter flanked by flexible low-pass and high-pass filters. 5 distinct EQ models provide a rich set of predefined EQ curves and behaviors for the 3 main semi-parametric filter bands. TDR VOS SlickEQ Gentleman's Edition takes SlickEQ's concept to new heights and adds an exotic tilt filter flanked by flexible low-pass and high-pass. There were several presets I thought improved the audio. For this example, I am going to select the preset Millennium 48 Hz as the preset I like the best for this particular recording, and make a few modifications to the default settings of the preset Millennium 48 Hz. First, I want to set the high pass and low pass filters. I want to set the high pass filter to eliminate the low rumble noise out of the audio that is not part of the human voice. Set the low pass filter somewhere between 80 Hz and 120 Hz. 80 Hz is a good place to set the high pass filter to avoid losing any of the voice audio. You can experiment raising the high pass filter above 80 Hz. If you notice any change to the voice audio when raising the high pass filter above 80 Hz, then you have raised the high pass filter too far. You also have the option of changing the shape of the high pass filter by clicking on any one of these 2 buttons. Next, set the low pass filter to remove some of the higher frequencies to a setting somewhere between 10,000 kHz and 20,000 kHz. I'm just going to split the difference and set the low pass filter to 15,000 kHz. You also have the option of changing the shape of the low pass filter by clicking on any one of these 2 buttons. Next, I am going to adjust the tilt filter to a position where I think the audio sounds the best. TDR VOS SlickEQ Gentleman's Edition takes SlickEQ's concept to new heights and adds an exotic tilt filter flanked by flexible low-pass and high-pass filters. 5 distinct EQ. And finally, I will use this gain knob to adjust the audio level to where the audio level is peaking at minus 12 dB on the Audacity volume meter. TDR VOS SlickEQ Gentleman's Edition takes SlickEQ's concept to new heights and adds an exotic tilt filter flanked by flexible. Okay, after making these equalization modifications, let's hear what the audio sounds like with and without equalization. To bypass the EQ, click on Bypass. I will now play the audio and click on the bypass button on and off a few times so you can hear the changes the equalizer made to the audio. TDR VOS SlickEQ
Bypass
Gentleman's
on.
Edition takes SlickEQ's concept to new heights and adds an exotic tilt filter flanked by flexible low-pass and high-pass filters.
Bypass
5 distinct
on.
EQ models provide a rich set of predefined EQ curves
Bypass
and behaviors for the 3 main semi-parametric filter bands. TDR VOS SlickEQ Gentleman's Edition takes SlickEQ's concept to new heights and adds an exotic tilt filter. I can hear a dramatic decrease in audio quality when the bypass button is on, allowing us to hear the original audio before equalization. There are many more modifications you can make to adjust the equalization. You can make all equalization adjustments or just use the presets to give you a great starting point. Using an equalizer will provide you great audio quality if you have a good audio recording to start with. A good audio recording requires a good microphone and good recording techniques. My experience with the TDR VOS SlickEQ Gentleman's Edition Equalizer is when using a good microphone and following good microphone techniques, this equalizer does a phenomenal job in EQing the audio, providing me better audio quality than I have been able to achieve with other equalizers. Not only can I achieve better equalization when using TDR VOS SlickEQ Gentleman's Edition Equalizer, but I am able to achieve better audio quality consistently and quickly. With other equalizers, it seemed to take a long time and a lot of listening and adjusting to get the audio quality I wanted. Using TDR VOS SlickEQ Gentleman's Edition Equalizer, I'm able to repeat the same quick, easy EQ process each time without having to go through a lengthy adjusting and listening process. To go more into detail about all steps involved in audio editing workflow, you might want to check out my video entitled Audio Editing Workflow, available at the URL shown in the description area of this video. I hope you will find, as I have, that using TDR VOS SlickEQ Gentleman's Edition Equalizer is one of the best equalizers available to consistently and quickly achieve great sounding audio. Thanks for watching. That's all for now. Please visit our website, opportuno.org. Thank you.